Here we are. Welcome everybody to Her Rising 2021. My name is Ujjwala and I will be here with you through the day, taking you through the sessions and the panel discussions and lots more that we have in store for you. Um, well, what do I say? If there's anything that we at Jobs for Her strongly believe and work for from the bottom of my heart is the fact that you can and together we can. The past year and a half has been testimony to how much we can accomplish as individuals when we're left with no choice but to accept the change, move on, and just work towards a better future. And that future, ladies and gentlemen, is here today. I welcome you all to Her Rising 2021, India's largest career fair and conference for women professionals. We curated Her Rising to bring talented women from across the country under one roof to meet some amazing diverse companies, again from across the country and functional areas, to listen and to be inspired by powerful speakers, mentors, coaches, and eminent personalities who will be joining us at various times during this event. After months of careful research, here we are with an incredible lineup of sponsors. Her Rising 2021 is powered by AB InBev, our title sponsor Incred, our platinum sponsors Taylor and Francis Group, Xperi, gold sponsors Airbus, Micron, Diageo, Beam Suntory, EY, Expedia Group, Broadridge, our relaunch partner MasterCard, Career Accelerator partner Moody's, silver sponsors Avery Dennison, Trident, Northern Arc, gold partners Biocon and IIFL Wealth. Be prepared to be amazed and meet all of these companies right here under one platform to get your career started. And here we are with more of our exhibitors and partners, which just proves how important it is for India and Corp to bring back women into the workforce from a career break to let them rise and start in their careers. We are thankful to all of our sponsors to making this event a successful one. I hope you all have received a copy of, I'm extremely proud to kickstart this event by introducing the woman who founded India's first connecting platform for women professionals to accelerate their careers. Listed in Forbes India's W Power Trailblazers list of 25 groundbreaking women achievers, featured by the Deccan Herald as 19 change makers to watch out for in 2019, and most recently featured as the 10 most impactful women in technology by Analytics Insight. A game changer and an innovator who is shattering stereotypes every step of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, I invite Neha Bagaria, founder and CEO of Jobs for Her, to deliver the opening address at Her Rising 2021. Over to you, Neha.
Thank you so much, Ujjwala, and thank you so much for that introduction. Hi, everyone. I'm Neha Bagaria, the founder and CEO of Jobs for Her, and it's my absolute honor to welcome all of you to Her Rising 2021. It's such a pleasure to see a room full of women who want to start, restart, and rise in their careers from across India, joining us today on a 9 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I promise you it will be worth it. The Jobs for Her team has worked tirelessly over the last few months, pandemic or not, to make this day possible today. And we have a super packed day of inspiration, guidance, and opportunities all set out for you. So allow me to share my screen. I can and I will. Our theme for Her Rising 2021. Because there was no better time than now to remind women of your potential, your power, and how the future is yours, only if you decide to grab it. All of us at Jobs for Her understand this deeply. We've all had our shares of stories, our journeys, the twists and turns that brought us to where we are today. and that shaped us into who we are today. At Her Rising 2021, I'd love to share with you some of those twists and turns in my own journey that made me realize that I can and I will. Let me take you way back to 1998. We had some extended family over for lunch. Over the course of the discussions, my parents happened to mention to them that Neha was applying for colleges in the US. They were shocked. Even today, I remember their reaction loud and clear. लड़की को बाहर गांव पढ़ने के लिए भेजोगे तो लड़का कहाँ से मिलेगा शादी करने के लिए? That is, if you send your daughter abroad to study, where will you find a boy to marry her? I remember being so confused about their reaction. I was in the 11th grade. Marriage was the very last thing on my mind. I had just completed my 10th grade ICSE exams at the top of my school and second in the state of Maharashtra. So my main preoccupation then was achieving academic excellence. Besides, what could a boy have to do with my education decision? It's only later on that I found out that most girls in India are seldom given the opportunity to pursue higher studies away from their parents' homes. Which is why, according to the All India Survey on Higher Education 2019-20, the share of female students is lowest in institutes of national importance at 24.7%, followed by deemed universities government at 34.8%, state private universities at 34.7%, and the highest is the share of female students for institutes under the State Legislature Act at 61.2%. And thus we realized that our young girls need to hear a different story. At the age when they are making important education decisions, they need to make those decisions on the basis of what is best for their future careers, not for future marriage proposals. Well, college life flew by. Soon it was 2003. It was my last semester at college, and I was busy figuring out what I will be doing after I graduated. I had just turned 21, and now my biggest preoccupation was the venture that I planned to start to bring the advanced placement program back to India. I was discussing with the college board about how I could become their representative in India and was busy planning the launch of my very first startup, Paragon. That's when I heard that one of my best friends from back home in India had gotten engaged to an arranged meeting and was going to get married in a month and move to Kanpur from Mumbai. All before I finished my graduation ceremony and moved back to India. I was shocked. Marriage now? But she hadn't even gotten started off her career yet. And had she planned out what her career options would be like in Kanpur? It's only later that I found out that most girls in India get married right after or even before they graduate from college, never giving them a shot at getting their career trajectory going before they have become a +1. What's more, 70% of women in India shift cities after their marriage, and a huge portion of them relocate to Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities, where work prospects are low, putting a complete full stop to that woman's career graph. In fact, according to the National Statistical Office, more than 40% of girls drop out because of marriage or household work. And thus we realize that our women freshers need to hear a different story. When they graduate, they need to put their degrees to use at finding the right job, the right opportunity, which will further hone their skills and give them financial independence, so that they can stand on their own feet no matter what comes their way, and they are not dependent on their husbands and in-laws once they decide to get married. Let's fast forward to 2009. So much had changed. I had moved from Mumbai to Bangalore after getting married 5 years ago. When I moved cities, I decided to shut down Paragon and join my husband's family business, Kemwell, a biopharmaceutical manufacturing business. So much had also not changed. My main preoccupation today remained work. I started working a week after I got back from my honeymoon, and I got involved in Kemwell's acquisition of a Swedish facility, owing to which I spent the good part of the year in Sweden. And I was loving the learning and growing and contributing. I was also pregnant with my first child, but had no idea how much my life was about to change. In those days, a 40-day maternity leave was the norm, and that was exactly what I planned to take. Nothing had prepared me for the changes that were about to hit my life. It's only later on that I found out that nobody prepares young women to realize that men's and women's career graphs can look very different. We're trained to believe that a career graph is a straight vertical line that keeps rising. But in fact, it doesn't have to be. In fact, as Sheryl Sandberg says, women's careers aren't ladders. They're jungle gyms with all the ups and downs and everything in between. And thus we realize that we need to prepare our women for the kind of career stages that life might throw at them. Just because you need to decelerate, take a break, slow down, doesn't mean that you need to put a full stop on your career. Once your life stage is right, you can get back right where you left off. Taking a break in my career turned out to be a great decision. I thoroughly valued and cherished the time that I had when my children were born. But I was now aching to get back to work, to get back to being the person I used to be, Neha, and not just the role that I was playing now, a mother. Never did I think, however, that restarting my career would be such a difficult task. The biggest nagging doubt in my head was whether I'll continue being a good mother, wife, daughter-in-law, daughter if I get back to work. And in these years of running Jobs for Her, we realized that if there's anything that women on a career break have in common, it is that lack of confidence. The ugly spouts of self-doubt when they torment themselves about putting their careers ahead of the needs of their families, when they fear that their families cannot manage without them giving them their undivided attention, when they doubt their skills and capabilities of being able to manage in the professional workplace and in their personal life spaces. In fact, recently Jobs for Her conducted a survey where we asked women visiting our platform, do you think upskilling will give you the edge when you apply for a job? And 93% of them voted yes. And so we decided that to solve the unique challenges faced by women on a break, we need a unique platform that uplifts them and pulls them up instead of drag them down, that makes them realize what they are capable of extends far beyond the four walls of the house, that gives them a plethora of opportunities that are especially curated for women who are restarting their careers after a break, so that they realize that yes, they can and they will get back to work even after taking a break in their careers. 1 year into working at Kemwell, I found the journey of restarting my career so fulfilling and positive that I started questioning everybody I knew about why weren't they getting back to work? And the replies is what made me launch Jobs for Her on International Women's Day, March 8, 2015. But being a mompreneur came with its own set of challenges. I had the typical challenges of every entrepreneur, which is to figure out my target audience, my offerings, go-to-market strategy, etc. But on top of that, I had guilt, self-doubt, and fear on whether I would be able to manage this third baby while taking care of my other two. And which is why today you will find that less than 20% of enterprises in India are women-led. Among tech startups, it's even smaller. In India, from the last decade, only 6% of the overall funding that has been received into companies has at least one woman founder. And if you look at how many of those funded companies actually had a woman CEO, that comes down to a mere 1.5%. And thus at Jobs for Her, we want to create a new brand of women entrepreneurs and women leaders who are unafraid of their ambitions and are motivated by them rather than being overwhelmed by them. Today, as a woman in leadership and a woman in tech, I understand how difficult it is to be one of the few female voices in the room, to sit at the table and to shatter that glass ceiling. Over the last 6.5 years, we have worked tirelessly to come up with solutions that will benefit women at every such difficult stage of their lives, so that they continue accelerating their careers no matter what their personal lives are right now. Ensuring that women find the inspiration they need, the community that they can rely on, a plethora of job opportunities, mentors to guide them, skilling to get up to speed, and networking with companies as well as like-minded women. And today at Horizon 2021, you will find a glimpse of all that we do under one roof on a single platform, especially this beautiful virtual events platform. At the conference, you will gain insights from industry leaders like our keynote speakers, our panelists, and so many other speakers in our especially curated tracks for women returnees, women in tech, and women in leadership. You will find workshops, roundtable discussions, and even get mentored by industry leaders. At the career fair, you will get to meet recruiters from top companies in India who have joined hands with us because they want to hire women like you. You will get interviewed by them and possibly stand a chance of getting hired right now. Through the chat rooms, you can network with other like-minded women, such as you. And finally, at the awards gala, you can celebrate the achievement of our top 3 award winners in 11 different award categories. This day would never have been possible if companies like our sponsors wouldn't have stood up and supported us in this journey. Our powered by sponsor AB InBev, our title sponsor Incred, our platinum sponsors Taylor & Francis and Xperi, our gold sponsors Airbus, Micron, Diageo, Expedia, Broadridge, Beam Centauri, EY, our relaunch partner Mastercard, our career accelerator partner Moody's, our silver sponsors Avery Dennison, Triadens, and Northern Arc, and our gold partners Biocon Biologics, and IFL Wealth. Thank you so much to all our sponsors who made this day possible for all the women who are joining us today. And of course, our exhibitors and partners who have also stood by our side and want to meet all the women who have gathered today. The Jobs for Her team has worked tirelessly through the entire pandemic to make this day possible. And we will be around all day to guide you through your journey with us. So please make the most of today and remember that today is the day that you say, I can and I will. Thank you again for joining us. We can't wait to be part of accelerating your career.